Right now, as you sit here watching this video, billions of invisible particles are passing through your body, through your skull, through your heart, and out the other side. You will never feel them. No instrument on Earth has ever directly caught one. And yet, without them, you would not exist. Here is the part that should unsettle you. Everything you have ever seen, every star, every planet, every galaxy, every living thing, makes up less than 5% of the universe. The other 95% is invisible. It does not glow. It does not block light. It does not show up on any telescope ever built. Scientists gave this missing majority two names: dark matter and dark energy. And the story of how we found something we cannot see is one of the strangest detective stories in the history of science. It starts with a problem nobody could explain. In 1933, an astronomer named Fritz Zwicky was studying a cluster of galaxies called Coma, watching how fast they moved around each other. By the laws of gravity, galaxies that massive should have torn themselves apart centuries ago, unless something invisible was holding them together. Zwicky ran the numbers, and the cluster needed about 400 times more mass than anyone could see. He called the missing material Dunkle Materie, dark matter. Nobody believed him. Decades later, astronomer Vera Rubin pointed a spectrograph at the Andromeda galaxy and found something that should not have been possible. Stars at the outer edge of the galaxy were moving just as fast as stars near the core. In a normal system, like our solar system, objects farther from the center move slower, the same way Pluto crawls while Mercury races. But Andromeda's outer stars were not slowing down. Something unseen had to be holding them in place, like a hand gripping a spinning carousel that should be flinging its riders into the dark. That something was dark matter, and the deeper scientists looked, the bigger the implications became. If you could see dark matter, the night sky would look completely different. The Andromeda galaxy you spot with your naked eye is only the glowing core. The real galaxy, the dark matter halo wrapped around it, is roughly 10 times wider. We are looking at the candle flame and missing the room. But proving something exists is not the same as proving what it is. And this is where the story turns from strange to almost unbelievable. In 2004, astronomers studied something called the Bullet Cluster, two massive clusters of galaxies that had collided at incredible speed. When ordinary matter collides, it slows down, smashes together, and heats up. That is exactly what happened to the hot gas in the two clusters. It crashed, dragged, and lit up in X-rays. But when scientists mapped where the actual gravity was coming from, using a technique called gravitational lensing, they found something extraordinary. The gravity was not where the gas was. It had passed straight through the collision, like a ghost walking through a crowded room without brushing a single shoulder. That ghost was dark matter. It does not collide, and it does not slow down. This is the moment many physicists call undeniable proof. Not a theory, not a guess. A direct snapshot of invisible matter caught in the act of being exactly what it claims to be. So, what is it actually made of? Nobody knows. And that admission is one of the strangest things you will ever hear a physicist say with confidence. They have searched for a particle called the WIMP, burying detectors a mile underground in an abandoned gold mine in South Dakota to block out interference from the surface world. Nothing. They have built radio receivers tuned to catch a hypothetical particle called the axion, like scanning through static for one perfect hidden frequency. Still, nothing confirmed. Whatever dark matter is, it is hiding extraordinarily well. And dark matter is not even the biggest mystery. There is something even stranger working against it. In 1998, astronomers expected to find that the universe's expansion was slowing down, the way a ball thrown into the air eventually falls back. Instead, they found the opposite. The universe is not just expanding, it is accelerating. Something is actively pushing galaxies apart, faster and faster, with no sign of stopping. Scientists named this mysterious pressure dark energy, and it turns out to be the single largest component of the cosmos, at 68% of everything that exists. Think about what that means. Dark matter is the gravity holding galaxies together. Dark energy is the force tearing the universe apart. Two invisible powers locked in a cosmic tug-of-war, and dark energy is winning. If it continues at this rate, distant galaxies will eventually move away from us faster than light itself can cross the gap. Billions of years from now, the night sky will fade to total black. Any civilization born that late would have no way of even knowing other galaxies ever existed. And here is the twist that has shaken cosmology in just the last 2 years. Scientists assumed dark energy was a constant, an unchanging pressure built into empty space. But in 2024 and 2025, a massive survey called DESI mapped over 47 million galaxies and found hints that dark energy might not be constant at all, that it could be changing strength over billions of years. If that holds up, one of physics' most stable assumptions about the universe is wrong. There is also a second crack in the foundation. When scientists measure how fast the universe is expanding today using nearby exploding stars, they get one number. When they calculate it from the afterglow of the Big Bang, they get a different number. The two methods disagree by a margin too large to be a rounding error. Physicists call it the Hubble tension. And right now, nobody can explain why the universe seems to be expanding at two different speeds depending on how you measure it. So where does that leave us? We live inside a universe where the matter we can see, touch, and study is a rounding error. 95% of existence is made of two forces we cannot detect directly and can only see through their shadows: bent light, racing stars, and the wreckage of colliding galaxies. The very atoms in your body only formed because invisible dark matter created gravitational wells billions of years ago, pulling in gas and igniting the first stars. In the most literal sense, you exist because of something science still cannot identify. Massive new instruments are racing to solve this right now. The Vera Rubin Observatory in Chile just switched on a camera large enough to spot a golf ball from 15 miles away, built specifically to map the invisible scaffolding of the cosmos. The Euclid Space Telescope is staring 10 billion years into the past, watching dark energy slowly tighten its grip. Underground, detectors are sitting in absolute silence, waiting for a single invisible particle to leave a trace. We are, quite literally, hunting ghosts. Not metaphorical ones, real, physical, undiscovered components of reality that outweigh everything we have ever seen by a factor of 19 to 1. And maybe that is the most humbling thought of all. For all of human history, we believed the stars, the planets, and ourselves were the main story of the universe. It turns out, we are barely a footnote. The real story the one that built galaxies, shaped the cosmos, and may ultimately decide how everything ends, is being written in the dark. We just have not learned how to read it yet. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the biggest mysteries of our universe.